The Silkworm and the Spider. Retold by Jeffrey L. Williams. He is our author. The author writes the words of the book. This up here says fables. So this is a fable. A fable is usually always a fiction story. Fiction means that it is make-believe, okay? But usually there's a lesson learned by the end of the story. Remember the story, oh my stars, my brain is, A Bundle of Sticks, right here. Woo! Remember A Bundle of Sticks? There was quite a lesson learned at the end of A Bundle of Sticks, right? Working together makes you stronger, right? So let's see what the lesson learned is at the end of this story. The silkworm and the spider. Here we go. This is a big book. All right, I hope you can see it okay. Once there was a silkworm and a spider who lived in a house with a poor farmer and his wife. The farmer and his wife did not even know that the silkworm and the spider were there. Spider and Silkworm worked hard to see who could make the most thread. Spider worked and worked. At the end of the day, he made many threads for a large web. Silkworm worked and worked too, but she had only one long, beautiful thread at the end of the day. This picture's a little difficult, but you can see her starting here. And then she's got a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and it's getting bigger, and now she's done. Took her all day. You work so hard every day, but you only make one thread, said Spider. I can make many threads and spin a web in just one day. I am a better worker than you, he said. Silkworm replied, You do work faster than me, and you do make a web in just one day. But that does not mean that you are a better worker. It takes time to make something beautiful. Day after day, Silkworm and Spider worked. Silkworm made enough thread to fill just one spool. But Spider had enough thread to make many webs. There were webs in every window and door in the house. One day the farmer walked right into one of the spider webs. Oh, yuck, he shouted. I have spider webs in my hair. It's time to do some cleaning. The farmer and his wife began to clean. They found the spool of thread that Silkworm had made. How beautiful and strong this thread is, said the wife. I can use it to make a beautiful dress. And she worked and worked while Spider and Silkworm watched. It is taking a long time to make this dress, she said, but it will be beautiful. Just as the wife was finishing the dress, a princess came by and looked in the window. She saw the beautiful silk dress. That is the most beautiful dress I have ever seen, said the princess. I will give you a bag of gold if you let me have that dress. The farmer and his wife were happy because they were not poor anymore. Silkworm was happy because she had worked very hard to make something beautiful. But Spider was sad. All my threads and all my webs are gone, he cried. Spider said, Being fast and making things does not always make you a better worker. It's better to take time and make something beautiful and strong. Now, when I think about spider webs, yeah, they go up quickly. But one little bug falls in a spider web and the whole thing collapses, huh? It's a good story because we've talked a lot in school about how if you're rushing to get something done and you're not putting your best effort into it, it's it's not going to be your best work. It's not going to be your best effort, right? It's always better to go slowly and take your time and think things through before you do them, okay? And then work hard while you do it. And then you always end up with something marvelous in the end, right? So, for instance, when we're coloring and Mrs. Lewis is saying, go slow, take your time, stay in the lines, right? And then the outcome of your beautiful coloring job when you're done looks so good. You stayed in the lines and you can see the picture, right? So sometimes I know Mrs. Lewis says we need to speed up here because, we're always racing against the clock. But most of the time, I want you to take your time and do your best, okay? Just like the silkworm, okay? And I just think this book is perfect for this because silk, a fabric that we wear, comes from a worm's. Yep, comes from a worm's cocoon that the worm makes. It's pretty fascinating. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this story and you learned something. Bye.